All right, let's just go on ahead and say it right now. Miami is fucking balling, boys. We are rolling. We are rolling. We can nitpick about every little thing every week, everything. We've tried to do that. We've tried to come on here. We've tried to say, like, find the things that we don't like about the team. But God Almighty, we look like a goddamn machine rolling down the fucking field. We're taking out every little bit of everything that the world wants us to. Everybody loves when the world wants Miami to succeed. At the same time, they all want us to lose. Well, fuck all y'all because we are fucking rolling, boys. What's up, guys? How's it going?
USF.
I mean, that's a very lackluster response, but maybe I can hear you.
They talked a lot of shit. They talked a lot of shit, and then we hung up 50 on their ass. So, horns down, fuck them.
Is that really the best you got after that glorious intro he gave us?
Well, come on, Slim. Let's go. Let's hear what you got to say, Slim.
I mean, after that performance, we're better than Bama. Bama couldn't put up anything until the last 5 minutes of that game. Was there really any point of this game that this game was in doubt? Really? At any point? No.
Even when we were only up by like 2 or something, or like when we were down a point, I was like, we're still gonna win this fucking game. Like, the only reason they were in that game was purely off of flukes. It's because Jacoby George had a ball slip out of his hand. It's because he had his ball slip out of his hand, and it got picked off, and they got a short field. That's it. The rest of the time, they couldn't generate anything.
And I don't want to hear another word about putting Sam Brown on the bench, or somebody's done with Sam Brown, or they don't want to see any more of Sam Brown, because Sam Brown just drug his nuts across everybody's face tonight.
It was awesome, man. I mean, this was, I hate to say, okay, it was USF. But of course, everybody bringing up the whole. Okay, so finally Miami is going. USF is probably the second best team in the state of Florida. I would have to imagine that. Looking at our fucking. You might have the Seminoles over there sending smoke signals over there trying to do something. But yeah. So
I mean, FSU today barely beat the woke agenda.
I'm about to say FSU was up 7-6 in the third quarter on Cal, so that they're just automatically out of the equation.
Who ended up winning that game?
FSU. They had a 4th down stand when Cal was driving to potentially win the game.
They finally won a game?
Yeah, they finally won a game.
Our little sister. It's good to see our little sister finally. What are they now? 4-1 or 3-1 or?
No, they're 1-3.
Oh, yeah. Opposite. Yeah, 1-3. Yeah. So good for them. Good for them. I was trying to give them a little bit of a thing, but we are doing what we are supposed to do. We are looking like a team that is not only winning games, but we are winning games like we are supposed to win games. And I'm telling all of you motherfuckers out there who have doubted maybe next week, all y'all can call me liars, all y'all can make fun of me. You've doubted the Miami Hurricanes. We're coming for you, bitches. We are coming for you. We're coming all the fucking way. So get fucking ready. Here we are.
Yeah, I mean, they were pointing it out on the broadcast. Who really on our schedule is out there that could be a significant challenge to us? I mean, Louisville, but FSU sucks. USF, a lot of people thought maybe they could push us. Yeah, all we did was hang 50 on them and drag our balls across their forehead. Virginia Tech lost to Rutgers and Vanderbilt. I mean, I'm not going to say I was wrong yet because I picked Virginia Tech to beat us preseason because, anything can still happen on a Friday night with college football, but that looks like a win. Then you've got Cal. They couldn't score a touchdown against FSU's awful defense. I mean, really, who's left on this schedule besides Louisville that's going to really present us with much of a challenge.
That's it.
I have no idea. I mean, I think
I know
rolling.
Clemson fans are getting happy because they showed signs of life against something called App State and the rotting corpse of NC
Wasn't
State.
that cute? Wasn't that cute when all the Clemson fans wanted to get like, oh, we're back. We beat App State. And it's like, okay, Clemson. I mean, I like my Clemson fans. Slim, you know, we've spent a lot of time with people like Pixie and Pete and stuff like that. But Jesus Christ, I almost want to like send over like a $2 bill. Just send in like support ahead of time, just to make them feel better about themselves, because they
listen. That's all they've done the past 2 weeks is play the rotting corpse of teams that used to be and made themselves feel better about themselves.
You know who they sound like? They sound like us the past 20 years.
I've made that comparison to them all this past off season and so far this year.
That's legit what they sound like. Because NC State is fucking terrible. Like, actually terrible. Granted, they did what they were supposed to do to a terrible team. Okay. Like, yeah, they're terrible, but you're supposed to beat up a terrible team like they did. And then you beat up App State. Okay. But they got absolutely obliterated by Georgia. And people were like, well, that's what Georgia does to everyone. You used to do that to everyone. You used to do that. Like, how far have you fallen that now you're...
One of the things I loved about Miami tonight was
Georgia does that to everyone.
As we started taking the lead tonight, it was just like an effortless ass whipping. Like down the end of the road, okay, of course. At first, the first quarter, it was like, okay, it might be a game. The second quarter, it's not a game. Third quarter, fourth quarter, we're just fucking you're a bitches, man.
Well,
we're just throwing the ball wherever we want to, doing whatever we want to, running the ball, doing whatever we want to do, just walking it into the fucking end zone. We got a team, man. We have a team playing together, a complete thing, and I don't care about penalties. I don't care. We've nitpicked that shit a few times before, but yeah, I can't even do that this week. We did what we were supposed to do, and 100%. Let's fucking go, Canes. We're coming for all of you.
I mean, penalties don't bother me so much this week, considering the fact that you had an AAC ref crew calling every little thing on Miami that they could think of, but then completely ignoring how on every play you'd have USF's entire offensive line holding the entire defensive line. Now,
well, they also hang on. No, because the first four penalties of the game were on USF. I'm not going to let you do that.
Love you, Wendy. Thanks so much.
No.
Thank you for the donation.
You can whine and cry and come up with an excuse all you want. The first four penalties of the game were on USF.
Because they were clear, blatant penalties. What are you going to do? Ignore it? You can't do that. You can't do that. And it's on the opening drive.
Okay, and we were texting during the game, and you said they should have ignored the pass interference where Daryl Porter almost snatched somebody's helmet off.
He did not almost snatch somebody's helmet off.
Listen to this. We have to stoop as low as to argue over about silly penalties because we're so fucking badass. I mean, goddamn.
Exactly.
This is what we got to talk about. We went out there and beat the goddamn.
Well, when you come in and pass for 404 yards, rush for another 180, what else are you supposed to do?
I mean, at least did we give them a reach around? Did we give them a reach around?
No, they did not even have the common courtesy to give them a reach. That's how low down and dirty we were tonight.
Oh, fuck, man. Goddamn.
Wait, something else tonight. Mario took a knee.
Mario did take a knee before going into halftime. Mario took a knee.
All right. So the big award going on right now, Slim Shady Canes. Talk about Mario taking a knee. You have to be excited about that. Let's go.
I am. I mean, granted, it was going into halftime. And he did it. He did it again. He didn't do it at the end of the game. He got Jordan Lyle his 100 yards after he broke off that 91-yard rush for that late touchdown to kind of put an exclamation point on it. But he did. He took a knee to go into halftime with the touchdown lead. You had momentum. You knew your defense would come out fresh in the second half. I'm proud of you, Mario. You did it.
And can we give a big shout out to like the fans of South Florida there that did make it fun, like leading up to this, the people who did talk shit and have fun on the internet. I thought that was great, man. Big shout out to all those people who made this a fun game leading up to it. I'm sorry you lost so miserably, and we absolutely skull drug you across the fucking football field up and down. But at least big shout out to all you guys, because you made it fun. So cheers to you guys.
Well, and I mean, even shout out to USF for making it a game. Listen, for even though we ended up dominating, Miami had to earn this one, and they had to earn every bit of it.
Oh, 100%. It was a close game at the first, the first quarter.
USF did not come out here and plan to just take their money and get whooped. USF made Miami fight, made Miami claw, made Miami scratch for every inch, every yard, every touchdown they got. And shout out to them for
50 points we put up on you, and all you got was 15. Yeah, everybody was like, now Miami's going to get tested. What was the spread on this game? What was Vegas odds on this?
16 and a half.
16. So, we covered that very comfortably.
We did, but in much better fashion than Alabama did, by the way, because Alabama didn't put up their points and cover their spread until the last 4 minutes of the game.
Oh yeah, that was like a late stream thing, but Alabama came there right at the end of that game. So I mean,
well, and what this game will do too is give you a preview of what you'll have to face when and if you make it to the playoffs, because a team like Tennessee is probably going to be there. Alex Golesh, USF's head coach, was Tennessee's offensive coordinator last year.
No, 2022.
Or 2022, excuse me, 2022.
Yeah.
All right, so where do we go forward from here? Whose ass are we kicking next?
That would be Virginia Tech.
Friday night.
Friday night. Are you going to be there, Alex?
I gotta see how much tickets are gonna be. If it's like 100 something, I ain't going to that.
All right, so Alex, you're riding down the road right now with a bunch of ladies ready to go to a out to some bar. Can we get like a Go Canes from these ladies or something like that?
Wait, what did you say?
Can you get a Go Canes?
Go Canes! Wait, I'm ready. Go Canes! Yeah!
There we go. Look at that.
What do I have to say? Go Canes. You have to say Go Canes.
Isn't it great? Isn't it great to see the younger crowd?
Go Canes.
There we go. Go Canes, baby. Go Canes.
Okay, all right. God damn it.
What are you doing? You're like riding out there, Alex. You're going bar hopping with a bunch of fine ladies in your car. Is that what you're doing right now to go celebrate?
Yes.
Yep.
You got 5 bitches. Let's go, Canes. We all love the Hurricanes.
I like it.
Yeah. They all just left the game and they're on their way to Ybor City.
Right.
Oh,
Imagine getting stuck in Ybor City. That would be an absolute desolate, horrible time.
hey, it's better than
I remember
Gainesville.
yeah, well, yeah. One
It
up
is
on me.
better than Gainesville. We can all agree on that.
So Slim, I know you always like to pick apart something we did wrong. Well, what is it tonight, sir?
I mean, the only thing, and I brought this up kind of last week, and this week it rung true too. They only had 13 yards rushing in the first half.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
again,
outside of penalties, that's really about it.
I mean, again, to be fair, every team we've gone up against completely just tries to stack up the box and like lean on their secondary, which when you have the betting favorite for the Heisman that you're playing against, it's a bold strategy because that's what USF tried to do, and that's why
You're
they were
right.
so
It's a
successful.
bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
And it hasn't yet. So I don't know why they keep doing it. I mean, that's why when you looked at USF against Bama, it was like, man, why are they so successful at holding this Bama offense? It's because Bama is a run-heavy offense, and they were stacking the box. And if you were watching those games, like you would see on third and mediums, they were stacking the box with one high safety because they were like, yeah, Jalen Milrow, throw it. Go ahead. We'll leave our guys on an island, see if you can throw it.
Yeah, and even with my complaints about the rushing game, it's still only so much because the rushing game was there when we needed it. Damian Martinez still had, 3 rushing touchdowns on the day. Chris Johnson Jr. had that breakaway there at the end to put the exclamation point on.
That was Jordan Lyles.
Oh yeah. Jordan Lyle, excuse me. You're right.
Damn you, Slim.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll do 10 Hail Marys later in penance.
Hey, so he's a Notre Dame fan now.
Oh, I'll kill you.
Oh my God, it is beautiful to see our team go out there and do what they are supposed to do. That's what everybody wants to criticize all the time. Like, let's see how they do against teams where they are supposed to do what they are supposed to do. And God damn it, we are doing what we are supposed to do.
And on top of that, this is a team that we're supposed to beat that, in fairness to USF, came out and punched us in the mouth.
Yeah. I mean, we had the first 2 drives were good. We obviously went down the field, scored a touchdown, held them to a field goal, but Jesus Christ, it was a 58-yard field goal. Like, that's not a gimme.
Hey, by the way, shout out to their kicker, who I couldn't. A little part of me was rooting for him. The son of Tampa Bay legend Martin Gramatica, Automatica Gramatica out there.
Look, if you're making a 50-yard field goal, good for you, sir. Good for you. I've kicked field goals all my life. And yeah, if you're doing that, good for fucking you, and kudos to them.
You know what's crazy?
He hit 2 over 50 tonight.
Yeah.
And you know
100%.
what's crazy? Those were the 2 first attempts of his entire career.
Hey, I know we took Borgalis' older brother from USF. With Andy leaving, we need to take him from South Florida.
Yeah, so big ups for him, man.
Jose came from FIU.
No, he came from UCF.
Jose Borgalis came from FIU. I remember that because he kicked field goals.
He may have started at FIU, but when we took him from UCF, so he was a double transfer then.
No, he's not.
I don't care. I like his mustache. It's all about the mustache. It really doesn't matter where he came from. As long as we got it now, then we're doing something.
Now you're just mixing them up, Brandon, because that's Andy.
I know. I'm just fucking everybody up. You want to throw out a Borealis or something like that. I want to see Coach Coop going on here with his mustache. So. All right, so what are we looking at next week? What do you guys think?
Virginia Tech, they look dreadful against Rutgers.
Yeah, Virginia Tech has not impressed anybody at any point this season, if we're just being honest.
Yeah.
So what is your score prediction?
38-10 Miami.
Yeah.
Honestly.
38, that's it? I mean, I
mean,
don't
it's a
want to
conference.
sound
It's
like
a conference game. I'm like,
yeah.
It's 3 points less than what we put up against UF. Like this is a conference game against. We didn't play them last year, but we used to play them every year. This is a team that knows us well. You know. And they still got talent on this. This isn't UF. That's just absolutely barren.
By the way, before we move ahead to next week, can we take a moment to just point and laugh at the thorn in our side that was North Carolina and the absolute ass beating that got poured on them today?
Yeah,
oh my God, did they lose?
They lost 70-50
70
to James Madison.
Wait. Say that again. Wait, what was the final score?
70-50.
70?
Yes.
To 50?
To a school called James Madison.
James Madison? Holy
Brennan, they lost to a fucking culinary school.
Oh my God. 70-50?
James Madison cooked up an ass whooping.
I mean, how many calories did they have to take in to lose that bad?
Not even that. It's not just, Brennan, it's not just that they put up 70. They put up 53 in the first half.
Holy shit. So, did they put in their secondary, going ahead and let their secondary players play, like at the end, to let North Carolina catch up?
Brennan,
something like that.
Brennan, you want to know how bad it was? James Madison has a starting cornerback, a white starting cornerback.
Wait, he's white?
Two interceptions, one of them being a pick six.
Oh, fuck. It's absolutely horrible. Poor North Carolina right now. That would really suck to be a Tar Heel fan.
I mean, it sucks every day to be a Tar Heel fan.
Now, for those of you that were here last week and remember the trivia question, remember we had a trivia question. Remember? So we had a conversation about conference expansion, and I said I wanted the Fighting Scrotums to join the conference, and nobody in here knew who the mascot was, what school the mascot was that had a scrotum. And that would be the Rhode Island School of Design, and the Fighting Scrotums is their mascot.
I still
did they win this week, Slim?
I did not look up their score to see if they won. My apologies. But yes, we next wave of conference expansion, we will in fact add the Rhode Island School of Design, and South Carolina will be rejoining the ACC. That way we can finally get the matchup everybody's been dreaming of, the Cox versus the Scrotums.
I mean, at least they're on the Atlantic coast, unlike Cal and Stanford. But
no, this game really was. Like I said, a little back and forth, very chippy from the get go too. Like USF was itching and ready to go, and probably a little too much so. And I think that's what took them out of the game, especially early on. But Cam Ward, cool as a cucumber, and shout out to that defense. Like, they gave up some plays, and against that kind of offense, you're going to. Just because of the tempo they run. I mean, everybody's seen it with Tennessee and Josh Heupel. They like to, be at the line and snap the ball while your defensive linemen are still trying to get up off the ground.
Yeah.
Yo, look at that.
But it seemed that USF didn't even have the players to be able to run that kind of offense because was it just me or were players dropping like flies in this game?
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you play that up-tempo style.
And Dave Brown, you have to wear that Miami jersey the rest of the season, sir, if you would like to root for a winning team. Love you, Dave Brown. Good to see you, man.
Hey, you leave Dave Brown alone, okay?
I love Dave Brown. He's my
Louisville took care of business against the fighting Brent Keys and our poor friend Sea Dog and Rec Talk there at Georgia Tech.
Oh no, yeah, they did win that one, right? I haven't got a chance. I'm going to be honest. I had friends. Okay, so I'm going to give you what this is my day. So I woke up this morning about 10 o'clock. I was like, I'm going to sleep in. So I woke up about 8:15, 8:20, something like that. Like, and I'm going back to bed. So the next thing I know, I wake up and old friends are like in bed with me, spooning me, like fucking with me. Like my old friends. They're like, let's go. We're going out. We're going out and watch guys. So I literally just got back in time to watch the end of this game. And we were watching it at the bars, but yeah, it's been a fun night. So yeah, you got me for what it is right now.
But no, Louisville did take care of business against Georgia Tech. I think it was like 31-20, 31-19, something like that.
It was a weird game though, because they won by double digits, but like they had 14 of those points come off of special teams blunders.
They did. That was a very odd. I watched the vast majority of that game. That was a weird game. Louisville did not dominate like the scoreboard said.
So who do you think our biggest challenge is going forward?
They're perfect for each other.
Yeah, Louisville.
I'm happy for them.
Louisville and listen, we've seen this go the other way, so I'm not going to say it won't work this way. But as bad as Florida State looks, we all know Florida State's going to play us tough. That's just the way it is.
My God, no. Air better not be walking around this earth like.
I mean, the Florida State game is just. I've learned at this point you can't take that game for granted because like I said, we've seen it go the other way around. We've seen it where 6-6 Miami teams, lost to a Jameis Winston led Florida State team off of a blocked extra point. That's the only reason they won.
Yeah, I mean, the ACC is always just weird. That's the thing. Like the ACC is probably the most chaotic conference in college football.
Well, it is, and as much as I'm not trying to disagree with traveling fools, but Miami still got to prove that they won't blow games in conference against teams they should beat, in my opinion. We've seen them. We've all sat there and scratched our head when they lost to Georgia Tech or lost to Duke or lost to whoever. And if I'm just being honest, we still have to see them get past that.
Well, I see what we're doing right now is running our team looks like a team. For the first time, we look like a team. We're going out there, they're having fun. Nothing like anybody who wants to come in here and challenge, be very afraid of people who are having fun and winning. And it looks like we're having fun out there. We have found out how to win, and they have got accustomed to winning. I played college sports. I've played sports my whole life. A team that is winning and smiling while doing it. And even at the end of that game, when I watched some of those last plays, and I mean, they were just like, it was just like candy play that were, oh, another touchdown. Oh, another touchdown. And they're just smiling and having a good time. Beware, all you people out there. And maybe we'll lose next week. I don't know. I don't think so, because I think we are going there with a team that knows how to win. And beware, because we are coming for you.
Well, beyond knowing how to win, defensively, they threw everything and the kitchen sink at them. They tried disguising everything they did. They tried throwing looks at him they hadn't seen before, and they just couldn't get Cam Ward off of his rhythm. And that was the commentators made that point ahead of the game that would be one of the keys to USF winning. And I think that's going to be a key to anybody winning. And it doesn't seem like anybody, at least so far.
Our defense is laughing it up on the sidelines with our offense. I mean, it's a fucking team.
They are.
They are jiving. The defense is going out there and doing what they are supposed to do. The offense is going out there and making it look really easy to score touchdowns.
Yes, and listen, to the point of the defense giving up yards. Go ahead, Alex.
Alex, too busy over there floating.
Okay, no, I thought I was cutting out because then you guys were cutting.
Yeah, he's cutting out. Anyway, to the point of the defense giving up yards, this is the type of offense you're going to give up yards to. The way they run, I mean, everybody's seen it run as close to perfection as they can with Tennessee. If you watch enough college football, you're going to give up yards to this kind of offense. It's just going to happen. But you held them to one touchdown and 3 field goals.
Yeah, it was humiliating. Imagine all those USF people on Twitter. I mean, they've been talking smack all week. And sorry about that. 15 points. 15 points. That is very sad.
Now, I do hope USF's quarterback is okay. I don't want to see – he's a good player. I don't want to see any good player get hurt, or any player for that matter. But
100%. All right, Alex, if you're going to have all these cheerleaders in the background, you at least got to let them say "Go Canes."
Go Canes!
All right, there we go. I love it. I love it. I love it. At least you could sound a little bit. Never mind. I'll excuse myself for that. But yeah, go Canes, girls. So we have nothing to nitpick about this. All we have to do is gloat and be joyful. So Slim, you want to gloat? You want to talk some smack? What do you want to do?
Yeah, we can.
I mean, I think we have. I mean, at this point, it with head-to-head comparison, because that's how everybody does it, we played USF better than Alabama. That's a top 5 team in the nation.
And Alabama got them at home.
Yeah, Alabama got them at home. We went on the road, not to their house, to my other team's house, the home of the mighty Tampa Bay Buccaneers, your forthcoming Super Bowl champions this season. And we went in there and laid the smackdown.
I like the smackdown. I mean, doesn't it feel good to actually be winners? Like, yeah. Okay. So screw all you guys. Anybody who is listening to this right now, Alex, Slim, and I, like we've come on here. We've gone through the most horrible things. We've tried to make the best of it, and we have always been here for you guys. And yeah, here we are. Now we're winning. Isn't it fucking nice?
Yeah, I used to be in this same car screaming about Middle Tennessee State and Georgia Tech.
Yeah, you were getting like shot at and shit, last season. You were
Hey,
like
hey!
on the
By the
road.
way,
Yeah.
speaking of Middle Tennessee, shout out to Handy Manny. Beat Middle Tennessee State today.
All right, good for him.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I got no hate for Manny Diaz. I really don't. I think Miami is the
You can
wrong
teach him to
place for
speak
somebody to
Spanish.
have their.
You
I,
should take that moment and teach him to speak actual Spanish. That would be cool.
yeah, somebody does need to teach Manny to speak Spanish, but I got a feeling that when we play the Cuban Bowl later in the year, he's going to get taught more than a little Spanish.
Some Spanglish, maybe.
Maybe.
All right, I'd like to see that. Yeah, we do love Manny Diaz and all he has done for the Miami program. So.
Well, he exposed that this university needed to spend money on athletics, so I guess thanks for that, Manny.
Yeah, appreciate you, Manny.
Hey, man, you got to find a silver lining in everything, right?
Right, exactly. We always have to find something good in everything. So what else we got to touch on? I mean, I'm just ecstatic. I've had a fun day. This is a post-game show. We do appreciate everybody being here. What else we got to note on this other than gloating as to how badass we are?
I mean, what is there other to do than gloat? I mean, that is now 3 teams in the state of Florida we've beaten. Have we cemented ourselves once again as kings of the state?
Need to beat FSU. And we need to get payback for 2022. Our first year doing this thing where they put up 45-3 on a bunch of third stringers and backups. In Mario's first year where that team was injured to hell, and we had Jakari Brown taking the main snaps as QB and Jake Garcia. Yeah,
Well, don't forget, just a couple years before that, we beat them by the exact same point differential.
Yeah, so what? They suck.
I'm about to say, Travis Hunter's first year, we did beat them 52-10.
Travis Hunter.
Travis Jordan, excuse me.
You still got Richard.
Sorry, I went in to refill my drink and I saw a highlight of the that Colorado abomination that's going on, and
Did they
I had
lose?
Travis Hunter on the brain. No, it was in overtime.
Oh,
is it still going or is it over?
Yeah. Did they lose?
I don't know if it's over yet. Traveling Fools might be able to pull up that information.
No, I don't have the other TV on. Man, I've had a hell of a day, man. A hell of a fun day, but a hell of a day. I have nothing on. I literally ran in here, jumped on here with you guys. So
I'm at the office in no idea. Please have.
we have no idea. So what do you see going forward? Do you like what we got? Do you like it? I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I see a 16-0 season with national championship. No, I'm joking. I mean, we're the clear ACC favorites. We shouldn't have much trouble left on the rest of the schedule as long as we handle business.
So when can we start talking smack? I mean, like I've been reluctant to like actually talk smack.
Well, I'm about to because old LW here in the chat's about to get me started. And you're about to get a yellow hammer dropped on y'all. Listen, Jalen Milroe is doo-doo. Okay? If it wasn't for Ryan Williams, you wouldn't have a wide receiver core. He's all you got.
Oh, so you think Alabama's down bad?
Oh, yeah, Alabama's down pretty bad.
Well, LW did tell me, he said if somehow Alabama and Miami happened to play each other in the playoffs, that he was going to buy tickets and take me to that game. So, LW, you heard it here right now. Yeah, there you go.
I would like to see that rematch. I really would. I want my leg back.
Lamar Thomas wants his leg back.
Because I'm going to be honest. Alabama hasn't been impressive, at least so far this year. Georgia has, and I don't want to hear about Kentucky. I really don't. Styles make fights, and stylistically, Kentucky's a good matchup for Georgia.
Yeah, Kentucky always plays Georgia close. It's really weird. Like
Well,
always.
it's a stylistic mismatch. I mean, you see
Yeah.
it in boxing all the time. Styles make fights. Georgia and Kentucky just match up well.
Yeah, well. All right, so it is, what time is it right now? Let's look at this.
12-16.
Yeah, 12:16, and this show is going late. I know everybody does have something to do tonight. It's 12:16. We're sorry
Yes,
that
sir.
this post-game show is this late, but we don't have control over when games end. So
It is what it is.
it is what it is. It be what it be, right? I want to watch some football and get to sleep, but we are obviously a contender. We could have been a contender. We are a contender. We are going to be a contender. So I do believe that. I think I can faithfully say that we have shook up the college football world just a little bit.
They have, but let's not get over our skis
I'm not.
either.
I'm
There's
not.
still going to be some tough games ahead. I think my prediction of us rematching against Clemson is going to come true.
Are you getting a Debbie Downer award tonight?
No. I'm just saying. Listen, every team that wins a national title even has a couple of warts on their schedule. So all I'm saying is, if we have a couple of warts on our schedule, that's okay.
We're allowed to. What about you, Alex? What do you got to say?
We just got here. That's what I gotta say. And we're gonna be hopefully keeping this up for the rest of the year. We look like a damn fucking good team. Definitely the best team of my lifetime. And we got Cam Ward for another 8+ games, so let's just enjoy them while we have them.
There we go.
Can we
There we
figure
go.
out a way to get this guy like 9 years of eligibility, like Cam McCormick?
Are you talking about Alex or Cam Ward?
Cam Ward.
Shit, throw me in there, bro. I'll throw for 400 yards.
Man, listen, I would trade Alex for a 6th round pick if I'm just being honest.
I know. I know. I'd probably trade. I mean, it sounds like
That's funny,
he's
'cause
in a car full of a bunch of yeah. Never mind.
Jokes on you, Slim. You wouldn't be able to find anyone to take me for a 6th-round pick. So ha.
Eh,
All right. Well, anybody got
right.
anything else to say about this?
Nah, I'm gonna log off. Deuces.
All right, Alex. Before you do that, can we get the girls to say "Go Canes"?
Oh, they're already far ahead, walking towards the bars.
Oh yeah. What they done? Left your ass in the dust?
Yeah.
Ah shit. All right. Well.
All right. Later,
Pretty
guys.
disappointing. Yeah, that was the most disappointing I'm saying goodbye ever.
it really was.
Look at that guy. Bounce out of here. Slim, what do you got, man? Let's wrap this shit show up. And what do you guys say? Talk us back, man. Come on.
Oh, I think we've talked about all we can. I mean, what are you supposed to say? They say when you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Apparently, theirs got trimmed off before the game.
Yeah, sounds like it. Everybody else out there listening, we really do appreciate you jumping in here. Post game shows. I hope these are going to get a lot more interesting. As well, maybe not. If nobody can give us any competition, then these shows will be as boring as this. Maybe somebody out there will actually challenge us and bring us some kind of like a little bit. I mean, we're out there throwing little fade passes and shit like that. Like, I mean, we're laughing on the sidelines, fucking whipping all y'all's asses. So I hope to God we have something more to talk about next week because it's getting a little bit boring just winning so easily. Isn't that right?
Can we get a little competition? I mean, something.
It'd be fucking nice. Right?
I mean, it would be nice to at least have something that could be considered an instant classic game.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Maybe we have to pay him for that
Maybe.
at this point. I mean, yeah, and we got money flowing right and left. So, yeah, go Canes, baby. Go Canes. Some Shady Canes. I love you, brother. I love you.
Love you
And
too, buddy.
yeah, I guess we're going to go on ahead and log off on here right now. We are winners, baby. We are winners, and we are kicking all y'all's asses until anybody comes to say they can do better, right?
And I don't believe it'll be Friday night against Virginia Tech.
No, we're going to fucking rock and roll their asses. It's going to be bad. Some Shady Canes. I love you, brother. You got anything else to
Yes,
say?
sir.
You good?
No, buddy, that's it.
All right. We love you guys. Thanks so much. Please, everybody, make sure you do subscribe to the Voice of College Football. Go there, check that shit out. Mark does shows all the time and blah, blah, blah. So we love you. Good night.